Welcome to the Minor Arcana Tarot Card explanation session, in which we will describe each of 14 Minor Arcana cards. There are altogether 78 tarot cards, of which there are 22 major arcana and 56 minor arcana cards. And there are 4 suits in the Rider-Waite-Smith Minor Arcana Tarot deck. Cups, Swords, Pentacles, and Wands. I will now open our box with the cards. They are in this wooden box, and the explanation for this is that in this box negative energies cannot influence the cards. Here we have the empty box of the tarot cards. It is this Rider-Waite tarot deck, designed by Pamela Coleman-Smith. The cards are also in a bag, which also helps us to be sure that the cards are not influenced by some outer energies. Now I will find 14 cards of Minor Arcana Pentacles. Here are 22 major arcana cards at the beginning. Let me put them away. Now we will divide this these remaining cards, and they all are minor arcana cards in the 4 suits. Here we have swords, here we will have cups, then wands, and in the end we will have Pentacles, which are our cards for today's session. I will explain today Pentacles, and in the next session I will explain the other 3 suits, and afterwards we will begin with the readings. But first, I want to explain to you the meanings of these cards. Cups. For the next sessions of the Minor Arcana Tarot cards, we will have these suits ready. But for this first session, I must divide them. There are many tarot cards designs, but this deck, Rider Waite, is most popular. We can say that it is a classic. And in these sessions, I am explaining what is on the card and what it means. It is not the same as the reading of the cards. Reading is more complex and different. But before reading, if you want to know a little bit more about the cards, you must understand what it is on each card. suits, and I will start with these pentacles. As I said before, there are 14 cards in each suit. So let's put them all on the table. Number 9, number 3, number 5, number 4, number 10, number 2, Knight, number 6, number 7, Ace, Page, that is not number 7, it is number 8 here. Number 8 here, 9, 10, Page, Knight, Queen, and King. Let us start with the Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles shows a hand appearing from the clouds, like the aces of the other suits. A large coin sits in the palm of the hand, freely available to whoever has the need to take it. It looks like a new opportunity associated with wealth or business has appeared out of nowhere and is now being offered to you. The initiative is now on you to accept this offer and turn it into something meaningful and sustainable. The landscape in this card is plentiful. A garden filled up with green grass and flowers. A small path leads to an archway wrapped in beautiful leaves and flowers. Beyond the arch, mountain peaks float in the horizon. This green image signals that the time is come to move forward with your career and financial ambitions. It will require hard work and determination because crossing over the mountains is no easy task. The Ace of Pentacles encourages you to make the most of this opportunity, and it also represents new beginnings, opportunities, and potential. In the Two of Pentacles, a young man dances while juggling two coins in his hands. The infinity symbol rings the coins, suggesting that this man can handle unlimited problems so long as he manages his time, energy, and resources well. In the background, two ships sail the high seas, bouncing up and down on the huge waves, which is another sign that the ups and downs of life are manageable with focus and attention. Three of Pentacles shows a young stonemason working with his tools on a portion of a cathedral. In front of him is architect holding the plans for the design, and a monk observing the work on his building. The high ceilings and complicated engravings signify that both parties are skilled in their respective crafts. The stonesman appears to be discussing his progress so far with the architect and a monk. And even though he is less experienced, they value his opinion and specialist knowledge. Their body language insinuates that this young man is an essential contributor to the cathedral's completion. And the architect wants to make sure that everyone is on the same page. When the Three of Pentacles turns up in a tarot reading, take it as a sign to collaborate with others, creating synergies to achieve big results. Four of Pentacles shows a male figure that has set himself up as a king, with a simple crown and stone throne. Beyond the boundaries of his hometown. His purpose is to elevate himself socially and financially and create a stable base for his future. His arms are wrapped tightly around a coin, as if he fears he may lose it if he loosens his grip. He balances another pentacle on his head, and two more pentacles sit securely underneath his feet. He clearly doesn't want anyone to take his coins. However, because he's so attached to his money, he can't move or go anywhere. He has no one to speak to, not even the friends and family members in the community behind him. The man finds himself stuck in one place with a fixation on wealth. The Four of Pentacles asks you to examine your relationship with money. Are you accumulating wealth and investing your money wisely while still enjoying your day-to-day life? In the Five of Pentacles, two people walk through the icy wind and snow. Both are penniless and living in poverty. One man is injured and on crutches. Around his neck is a bell, which in medieval times was worn by lepers to warn others of their approach. He has become untouchable and excluded from society. The woman is gray-haired and barefoot, and has only a thin blanket to protect her from the cold winter weather. Behind them sits a church with its lit up stained glass window, a symbol of hope, faith, and spiritual support. However, because the two people are so focused on their trouble, they fail to see that help is available to them, and they continue in their hopeless journey. But maybe the man and woman do not go inside because they have been excluded from a church. The Five of Pentacles is a card of financial loss and poverty. You have hit hard times, especially when it comes to your work, career, finances, and material possessions. The upside is that this is a minor arcana card with temporary effects, on contrary to a major arcana card which has a longer term impact. So, this shall pass soon. Six of Pentacles shows a wealthy man dressed in a red robe, handing out coins to two beggars who kneel at his feet. In his left hand, he holds balanced scale, representing fairness and equality. This card reflects a state of financial security and generosity, suggesting that you can generously use your wealth for the benefit of others. The Six of Pentacles is a card of giving and receiving. Sometimes you are on the giving end, and other times you are on the receiving end. It's an ongoing cycle of life. And this card serves as a reminder that the balance can change at any time. Even if you are surrounded by wealth, there will be times when you need the help and support of others. So be generous with your resources, as you may need the support in the future. The Six of Pentacles is a card representing financial harmony. The amounts flowing in and out are in balance, and you are thankful for what you have and happy to share with others in need. In the Seven of Pentacles, a man leans on his hoe, gazing down at his large crop. He has worked long and hard to nurture his garden, and can now take a break to enjoy the fruits of his labor. We can see large, healthy leaves, but there are still no grapes. The vine is not mature enough yet, but eventually it will bear him fruit in the near future. Note the expression in his face. He looks satisfied and fatigued from having worked so hard for his successful harvest. Success comes from hard work and patience, but this card reminds you to take care not to overdo it and exhaust yourself. The 6 coins on the tree show what must be saved for the future, and the single coin on the ground represents his disposable income or what he can spend now on himself. This is a small reward for now, but there is more to come, provided he can keep going and not rest too long. Eight of Pentacles shows an apprentice at work. He is highly productive, and the tree, a symbol for growth, displays his creations, engraved coins. He carefully engraved a pentacle shape into each coin. In the background, there is a small town. However, he has separated himself from the distractions of home life so that he can fully dedicate himself to the task at hand. He is concentrating very hard, eager to do a good job and avoid any mistakes. As he creates each coin, his skills improve and he becomes a master at his craft. The Eight of Pentacles is a card of apprenticeship and mastery. If this card appears in a reading, you are working hard to improve your skills and become a master at what you do. Nine of Pentacles shows a well-dressed woman standing in a beautiful garden. She wears a noble golden robe and a red cap, signs of her wealth and social status. The vines behind her are heavy with grapes and golden coins, representing the fruitful accomplishment of all her desires. Note that the piles of coins are unequal. She keeps 6 to her right and 3 to her left. Those on her right feel like hers to keep, while those on the left might be coins to give away. By ensuring she gives away less than she receives, she will maintain her standard of living. A hooded falcon sits calmly on her left hand, signifying the woman's intellectual self-control and her awareness of dangers if using money to control things. Far in the background is a large house, presumably belonging to the woman herself. A further signal of her abounding wealth and financial planning. You have worked hard to create wealth in your life. And the Nine of Pentacles says, now you can finally enjoy the fruits of your labor. Ten of Pentacles shows an old, white-haired man wearing an richly decorated robe. Sitting with his two loyal white dogs at his feet. A younger couple stands nearby with a small child. The man is rich and has achieved a lot during his life and is very pleased that he can now share his wealth with his loved ones. His successes and accomplishments are now providing financial security to his family. He can already see the legacy he has created. The man and his family gather in the courtyard of a large castle, marking their prosperity. On the archway are family emblems, a symbol of their history and noble ancestry. The Ten of Pentacles is a positive sign that shows you have achieved a lot. This is a card that promises everything will eventually come together and you will be proud of all your accomplishments. Page of Pentacles depicts a young man standing in a grassy field of blooming flowers. In the distance behind him is a small group of trees and a newly plowed field, promising an abundant harvest. The mountain range in the horizon signifies the upcoming challenges and obstacles the page must overcome along his journey. The page holds a gold coin in his hand lightly, like a precious object, a gift that will become an award for his talents. With his youthful optimism, he assumes he will always have everything he needs. The Page of Pentacles brings a message of new beginnings, inspiration, and of a creative project. Knight of Pentacles sits on a stationary horse, carefully looking at the gold coin held in his hand. His coin is not hidden, and he is clear that financial security is his central concern. This is the only knight of the tarot's 4 minor suits whose horse is at rest, which is strange, because knight usually galloping. The horse of the knight is built more for pulling a plow than for the battle. Symbolizes a steady approach. The Knight of Pentacles is methodical and thinks ahead. He is fully prepared for his journey. The blanket under the saddle shows that he has equipped his horse for the discomfort of a long day's ride. In the background, there is a field and has been plowed row by row, symbolizing that this knight is ready and willing to do the work to realize his dreams, even if it is repetitive and dull. When this card appears in a reading, you are working methodically towards your goals. You have a plan in place and are sticking to your schedule to get the job done. Queen of Pentacles sits on a stone throne decorated with carvings of fruit trees, goats, angels, and other symbols of material success and sensual pleasure. She holds a gold coin with both hands and looks down on it with loving care, as if to nurture this symbol of wealth and material success. Cute plants and flowers surround her, representing her connection to Mother Earth, nature, and abundance. A small rabbit jumps near to where she is seated. Symbolizing fertility and suggesting that her life is in flow and alignment. Queen of Pentacles is skilled at taking care of the practical needs of work, home, and family, while also giving her love and support to those she cares about. The last card in today's session is a King of Pentacles. He sits on a throne embellished with carving of bulls, a symbol of stamina, strength, and confidence. In his right hand, he holds the scepter of his power, and in his left, he holds a golden coin, symbolic of his financial influence. Material success is represented with wines, flowers, and plants at his feet, on his robe, and around his throne. This king has an inborn ability to create financial wealth, and he can maintain it over time through self-discipline, control, and leadership. The king has his right foot on a head of a boar to show his mastery over base instincts. His foot and leg are armored to symbolize he has fought hard for his position. His castle sits behind him, a symbol of all he has built through his efforts and determination. This king is therefore very serious about financial security and has made the accumulation of wealth his focus in life. He is proud of his achievements and likes to show others his prized possessions and wealth. Good night.